Welcome to the Morning Update. I'm Jessica Stafford-Ewing. Pope Benedict The 16th has been honoured in a funeral presided over by his successor, Pope Francis. 50,000 people gathered at St. Peter's Square at the Vatican to pay their respects, with Pope Francis leading the mourners in prayer.
Dear brothers and sisters, in celebrating the sacred mysteries, we have opened our mind and hearts to joy-filled hope. With confidence, we now offer our final farewell to Pope Emeritus Benedict.
That translation thanks to Sky UK. Western Australia is dealing with what has been described as the worst floods ever seen in the state, as ex-tropical cyclone Ali slowly moves east, dumping more than 400 millimetres of rain in Broome and leaving flood warnings in place for at least another week across the Kimberley region. James Ashley from the Bureau of Meteorology says flood levels will peak in the coming days.
Luma is expected to reach record levels during Friday and peak over the weekend, with Willair reaching record levels later in the weekend and peaking in the early days of next week. So there's a lot of water moving downstream.
Overseas now, and Vladimir Putin has ordered Russian troops to stop fighting for 36 hours to mark Orthodox Christian Christmas. But Ukrainian officials are slamming the ceasefire as a trivial ploy, saying only when Russia leaves occupied territories will they consider it a temporary truce. Back home now, and many Aussies are keen to tighten the budget in 2023, but there's three key areas we won't budge on. My State Bank says gym memberships, meat and cancelling holidays is off the table. But we are buying less takeaway coffee, dining out and unsubscribing from streaming services. Updating sport now, Wallabies assistant coach Scott Wisemantel has resigned effective immediately ahead of this year's Rugby World Cup in France. And in the Big Bash lead, the Adelaide Strikers have taken out the Hobart Hurricanes by 7 wickets. In entertainment news, Prince Harry has called his brother William his arch nemesis in a sit-down interview with Good Morning America over his memoir Spare. The Duke of Sussex says the truth is the only thing which can repair their relationship.
There has always been this competition between us, weirdly. I think it really plays into, or is played by, the heir spare.
And English-Australian actress Joan Sidney has passed away. The 83-year-old earned a Logie for her portrayal of matron Maggie Sloan on A Country Practice. And that's the latest from the Nova podcast team. We'll see you tomorrow for another episode of The Update.